Hey, this is Matthew, and today I'm going to show you how to create a Google Analytics account and set it up so that it is tracking your Blogger blog. Now, you're going to need to have that blog already set up on Blogger, and you're also going to need to have your non-UNI Google account to use. Right, I just created a brand new Google account, so what I'll be seeing on screen should mirror what you'll see on your screens as you set up your account. Right, so first you're going to want to navigate in a web browser to google.com/analytics. Right, and you should see a screen just like this. Right, up in the upper right hand corner you should see a little button, bright orange, that says create an account. Right, and the first time doing this you're going to want to create an account. After that you can just sign in. And it tells you a little bit about how you set Google Analytics up. You sign up, you add the tracking code to your site, and then you're ready to go. It's pretty simple. So let's go ahead and sign up for Google Analytics and click on the sign up button. The first thing it's going to ask you is, what do you want to track? Right? And you can track Android and iPhone apps. We're just going to track a website. And I created a new blog called My Fictitious Blog, and I'm going to enter in the URL of that blog that I set up on Blogger. Right, you're going to want to enter in whatever the URL of your blog is that you set up on Blogger. Right, so I got the name of my blog, I've got the URL of my blog. It asks you for an industry category. This isn't terribly important, but you can pick one. I'll probably use education, but if you're writing about entertainment marketing, you might pick media and entertainment. If you're writing about technology, pick technology. Up to you, not terribly important. And then it's going to ask you what time zone you're in, and that's just to make sure that the times it's reporting corresponds with our time. Right, and then I'm going to give this an account name, and let's just call this my new Google account. Right, now Google is now going to ask you if you will share the data that you collect. On one hand, you can share the data with other Google products, right, other services, no third parties, but other Google services, such as AdWords. Right, so for example, later in the semester, we're going to be doing an AdWords campaign, and this will allow Google Analytics and AdWords to share data. So we're going to leave that checked on. And then another optional choice is to share data with Google and other third parties anonymously. In other words, just allow Google to kind of just track general traffic patterns, things like that. I usually click that off. Right, so I'm going to be able to share my Google Analytics data with my other Google products, but I'm not going to share it with anyone else. And now I'm ready to get my tracking ID. Right, and long terms of service agreement. You can read through this if you have insomnia. Right, and I accept. Great. Right, and my fictitious blog now has a tracking ID, and there it is. Now, if you are using if you're doing this on a website, or if you're doing this on a WordPress blog or a Tumblr blog, you may need to go in here and get this tracking code and look at this, copy and paste it in the code of every page you want to track. Wow, that sounds like a lot of work. I'm going to show you a much easier way, and this is one of the reasons that we use Blogger. All you need to do is select this tracking ID with your cursor and go ahead and copy it. Right? That's all you need to do. Google Analytics is now set up. You have a tracking ID. You've copied it. Now we can go back to Blogger. Right? And on Blogger, now you see here's my fictitious blog. I'm going to click on it, and right in settings, way at the bottom here, and then the last link under settings is called other. Right? So you're going to want to click on settings and then other. And again, scroll down all the way to the bottom, and there's a section for Google Analytics where I can simply paste in that tracking number, right, into this little box. Right, and once I've done that, you've got to remember to click on Save Settings at the top here. And now it's telling me settings were saved. Great. So now that tracking number is saved. Right. That's it. Google Analytics is now set up on my blog, and it's going to start tracking data.